Hey guys, big breaking news coming out. Venezuelan airspace falls silent after US president orders emergency closure amid escalating crisis. The entire region is quiet, silence. There's no plane, nothing. And look at this one here. Following the US president warning about the total closure of Venezuelan airspace, Russia canceled its Moscow Palomar flights and will redirect the entire tourist program to the beach resort of Varadero, Cuba, reported the major operator Pegasus Touristic. Passengers on the next flight will be sent directly to the Cuban island, and those already in Margarita will return to Moscow on a special flight on a scheduled date. All right, so we are definitely seeing that the announcement by U.S. president is impacting these air flights. The entire airspace of Venezuela is basically silent. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Guys, thank you so much for the Cash App cup of coffee a day. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Check out the videos I posted today. I post 3 videos over at the Prepper Watch News. The links will be in the comments box. Venezuelan airspace is nearly empty after the U.S. president called for an emergency air closure of the country, a move U.S. officials described as a necessary national security step following weeks of heightened instability inside Nicholas' regime. All right, so this is like another step closer to seeing something going down, a perhaps missile strike, who knows, or drone strike. The flight tracking data throughout the afternoon showed commercial traffic rapidly diverting away from Venezuela territory, leaving one of the South America's busiest corridors almost entirely empty within hours. The order immediately triggered condemnation from several foreign gov. The Caribbean Parliament issued a formal statement criticizing the United States for escalatory conduct, despite offering no acknowledgement of the years of the gang activity, political oppression, and regional destabilization driven by Nicholas Gov. All right, so you guys already know things are not looking good out there, and it's just a matter of time when things start hitting the fan. Now, information is coming out that Nicholas has a getaway plane for if things gets worse, he just hops on his plane and head towards, who knows, Brazil or another country where he could be safe and secured, meaning exile, just like what Syria former president Bashar Assad did. He went to Moscow. He was, Putin gave him protection. Iran followed quickly with a similar denunciation, going after the U.S. commander decision to close the airspace while simultaneously positioning itself as Nicholas' global defender. Inside Venezuela, reports remain fluid. Multiple intelligence-linked sources indicate there have been unconfirmed but widespread rumors of a direct conversation between the president and Nicholas in recent days. According to those reports, the U.S. president made clear that the United States would consider the use of force if Nicholas refuses to step down voluntarily after years of, economic collapse and the mass exportation of lawlessness throughout Latin America. The White House has not commented on the alleged call, consistent with the administration posture of not publicly discussing active negotiations that might affect U.S. military operations. Now, I'm going to have to read this part here because of pictures and all this advertisement I don't want to show. It says here, new, unconfirmed details also emerged from Venezuelan news outlets claiming that Iran has privately offered Nicolas political asylum should he choose to free Venezuela. Now, again, Iran involvement underscore a growing concern that hostile regimes are positioning themselves to shield Nicolas rather than support a democratic transition. So you got Iran, Mexico, and other countries is telling Nicolas, we got your back. If you need us, we are here. Just come here, just bring your plane. Here's the thing. He's not safe in Iran. They drop bunker busters on them. For years, the left in Washington ignored the Nicolas-Iran connection, even as Venezuela became a major hub for the gang and intelligence cooperation with the U.S. advisories. Man, this is really big breaking news here. So you got Iran getting involved. So the current standoff exposes how deeply entrenched those networks became under previous administrations that refused to confront the problem directly. The U.S. President emergency order appears to be driven by several compounding factors, escalating the gang movement near Venezuelan airfields, potential U.S. land-based strikes on factories or facilities tied to Venezuela, the gang operation, and intelligence indicating preparations for an emergency evacuation of senior Nicolas officials. So you guys already know we talked about the getaway planes. We're going to get more to that news. Airspace closures of this scale are often a precursor to potential land strike operation or to block the escape route of targeted regime. Ooh. So they're keeping an eye on Nicolas. Hey, you're not going nowhere. Iran, I already dropped bunker buster. Don't make me do it again. It says here, although no U.S. official has confirmed any planned operation, the speed and assertiveness of today's order suggests that Washington is preparing for multiple contingencies rather than reacting passively as the left did during previous periods of Venezuelan instability. Nicolas' allies immediately attempted to frame the air closures as an act of American aggression, but the fact points in the opposition direction. Now it says here, this crisis is the product of Nicolas' own actions, lawlessness, repression of the gang link of cartels, and a decade of economic devastation that forced millions of Venezuelans to flee. Now, a lot of people are saying that Nicolas fight for your freedom. If that's the case, how come millions left Nicolas' country? He fights for your freedom. Meanwhile, millions are leaving. Those people that say that, those people that were sent by the most powerful people, the elite, to be doing those type of stunt, deceiving many. The U.S. president approach reflects a willingness to confront hostile dictator directly, protect U.S. interests, and prevent further destabilization across the Western Hemisphere. As this situation continues to unfold, with rumors shifting by the hour and foreign govs scrambling to position themselves, the central question is whether Nicolas will step down or attempt to hold power with the backing of Iran and other anti-sleeping giant gov. For now, Venezuela's skies remain largely emptied, and the administration appears fully prepared for whatever comes next. Tick-tock, tick-tock. And I'm not talking about the app. I want to bring this one up really quick. Turner posted this, and I seen this yesterday. I seen this news yesterday, but I just want to bring it up really quick here, because you have an island out there not too far from Venezuela, Trinidad, Tobago. It says long range U.S. military radar goes live on Trinidad, Tobago. All right, so they're getting ready for imminent war. The sleeping giant has sorted, installed, and activated long range phased array military radar at a main airport in Trinidad and Tobago. It covers the entire Venezuela coastline and deep inside the country. It says here the AN/TPS 80 G/ATOR is a multi-mission radar system for the U.S. Marine Corps that can perform air surveillance, air defense, air traffic control, and ground weapon locating. Developed by Northrop Grumman, it replaces up to 5 legacy radar systems with a single versatile and highly mobile solution using a gallium nitride active electronically scan array to provide real-time 360-degree situational awareness. Now, the scalable map below shows the location of the radar, and if you zoom out, you can see it covers almost all of Venezuela. I believe it. Okay, so it says here, there are many rumors that the U.S. will strike tonight. Nope, that didn't happen. But I've gotten no heads up from my usual sources, so I am reluctant to even mention it. All right, so again, like I said, guys, we don't know when this imminent war strike will come. All we know is we have seen the signs. Airspace closed, is empty. You got all this military equipment already locked and loaded. And Nicholas has a getaway plane not too far from Brazil, between Brazil and Venezuelan border. And so they're keeping an eye on Nicholas. So what's next? Yesterday, Nicholas was trying to get in touch with Donald. Donald, por favor, pick up your phone. So he's trying to get in touch with Donald ever since Donald announced the airspace closure. And so they also tried to reach the White House, and it seems like things are not looking good. No communication between these two. And now, we're about to see something hit the fan. Iran is telling Nicholas, we got your back. If you need to exile, just come here. We will take care of you. But, taking care of their lawlessness buddy. Here's one thing I tell you guys. I've been to South America. And I know a lot of Hispanic Venezuelans. Again, me being Hispanic, I could tell you Venezuela has been going through tough times. And many young ones eating from the dumpster because the economy is so brutal. All right. Anybody that says Nicholas is fighting for your freedom, you should be ashamed of yourself. You guys are you never step foot in one of these America's country. I've been there and I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. So again, Nicholas, he was never there for the people. That's why you have all these exile going on. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next time later. Peace.